Hey traders, Rick here, Hit and Run Candlesticks. How you doing? Hey, we're on that last hour of the day, Monday, December 8th, 2025, and I want to wish everybody a great trading this week, okay? I want to talk about our Hit and Run Candlestick trial. It's actually what it is. It's a VIP trial, okay? It's 14 days. I've got a little cheat sheet I'm going to read from here, okay? It includes 2 hours of private coaching. And that's directly, we're one-on-one. Also, educational library, you get access to five high-valued educational ebooks covering our core trading principles. Plus, you're going to get premium video courses as well, okay? So that's 14 days, and within that 14 days, make sure that we get together and do that 2-hour coaching, all right? The link, if you're watching YouTube, check below in YouTube for the link. You'll see it, 14-day VIP trial program is what it is, and I'll do everything I can to get you up and running, alrighty? Now let's take a look at some charts. Also, before I forget, this might be a little chopped up because I'm going to stop and start the recorder for the next 30 minutes, okay? All right, so we'll get going. 1 second. All righty. So again, pre-market, we talked about being a little bit overbought, a little bit toppy up here. And so far, everything is really working to plan. And I'm glad that I put off buying. I need to move this. I put off buying a few things, waiting for this pullback. I've got a good list, and we'll go over some of those here shortly. I need to go check on this AMZU. I'll make a decision whether I'm going to keep that here. I'll make a decision in a little while. So there we go. So I know we've got ourselves a doji here, a bearish engulf, really a hangman over here. And like I mentioned, my fear is that we come all the way back into this area right here, just above this yellow line, or even touching that yellow line. That's something I would be a little bit fearful of. But right now, I think we're kind of hanging in there. Really, I think this whole market is going to be pretty much blah until Wednesday, and we get that Fed meeting out of the way, okay? I really think so. Hey, Mike, you bought some NVIDIA? Let's take a look at that. I know a couple of people that bought that today, and that is looking very good here. Looking, I think, really good. Now, some folks are going to wait till it, breaks out of all this here and breaks out of the 50, but hey, I think it's rocking where it is. I think it's doing a great job. So thank you very much for sharing that with us, okay? So a few charts that I'm looking at is Hood, and I'm not going to buy anything this afternoon because the market has not turned up, and we've talked about that earlier, and I need the market to turn up a little bit, and we'll go back to that, and I'll show you what line it is after we look at a few charts. Hood is looking very good. I think that looks like a buy right in here. Nice little 3-8 trap or 3-8 trap breakout is what this probably is. And then we need to get through this upper line, but overall, Hood is cooking. DKNG, I think that's a great looking chart there. To make any real money on it, we're going to need to get through this 3750 area right in here. And then BMNR. This is one I really wanted to buy today. I really do. And I hope I don't regret not buying it. But I'm just not going to buy anything till the market trips my buy wire. And here, we'll go look at that right now. And that is going to be, actually going to lower that a little bit now. There we go. That's going to be about 684 here. So if the market could close back up over 684, which they're running out of time, they've got 30 minutes to get it done. I've seen them do it. But if it does run up, then I'll try to jump into a couple of these here. But that's where I'm going to need to see the SPY get across 684. Let's take a look at that 60-minute real quick. There we go. And that would get us kind of over, getting close to getting over these two candles right there. So anyway, let's take a look at HIMS. Now, I'm already in HIMS, and I'm thinking about buying more of it. But again, I'm not going to do that until I get the thumbs up from the market. Market is still bleeding off a little bit. PFE, already in this one and doing well on it, still up 12%. I was up a little bit more today. But when it starts to get bullish, then I think I'm going to buy another position on it. Let's see. Now let's just go from the top here and see what we can find. Take a look at AAPN. AAPN. I think that's a really nice chart. I think that's viable at this point. I get it if somebody said, hey, I want to wait till it pulls back. I understand that. BMNR, we've already looked at that one. Take a look at DUOL. Man, that thing is a beauty. Nice little bottom down here. Go from a low to a high to a higher low. We're just about ready to break out over the, right there, over the, what is that? Construction area, that's what that is. Right through here, from this line down here to here is a construction area. And we're just about ready to break out, head up here to the 50-period moving average. Let's go look at that one. CRWV, okay. Look at, come on. I'm going to write CRWV down. CRWV. Today's not over. Today's not over. Now, let's go take a look at QBTS. QBDS is setting up to break out of that 50-period moving average. Let's take a look at Next. Look at Next here. Next is set up. Next target up here at 750. That's 17% away. That's a beautiful chart. How about some ETHA setting up? We've got ourselves a low, high, higher low, and then we've made a higher high and a higher low. I think we're setting up there. Let's go take a look at IBIT. I want to buy this back. That's looking pretty good. Looking real good. All right, let's pick up what we were doing here. Take a look at MU. MU goes higher. Might need a little bit of a rest for an entry. AI is holding up very, very well. MNB is holding up. Take a look at GLW. Needs a pullback before an entry or a rest before an entry. Basically, we need the T line to catch up, or the 8 EMA, the white line, to catch up to the price a little bit more. And a little bit of slowdown in price would allow that to happen. And then GLW might be a buy there. So on bull here, we've got ourselves, it's kind of a Fig Newton chart pattern. Bullish chart, bullish candle, not so bullish, bullish. Currently own that. And up 13.5%. That's looking pretty good. Looking for that 50 to get tagged up in that 1075 area, somewhere around there. Probably do a little consolidation. Then I would like to think that we can move up here to about that 1180 area on bull, BULL. So let's see, what else? ONDS, I closed that one today. Nice little profit. Let's see, 10%. So that worked out real well. Hawk, I should have closed it when you said it earlier. You had the top dialed in there. Nice. Way to go. So nice little 10% trade. That worked out real well. All righty. Let's... So on the SPY, it's kind of, we're down to almost 20 minutes before the market closes. It looks like we're going to close with what I'm going to call is an evening star here. And I'm afraid that evening star could push us down a little bit more. We've got this hangman over here, then high wick doji, and now a bearish engulf. Or maybe somebody just says we have a doji bearish engulf. We do. Doggone it. Doggone it. Wish we were closing a little bit better. Evening, I had the privilege of doing a very short webinar this weekend for an exclusive group. And it was on Morning Star and Evening Star. And let me set this up. There we go. And while I was doing it, there's some things that I've noticed over the years with candlesticks. And first of all, you guys all know that I think all candlestick books out there are great. I don't think there's a bad one out there. They are all fantastic. The problem with every single one of them is that everything is about perfection. Here, let's take a bull kicker, red, a bull kicker here. We have, whoops, I can't do that, can I? Oh, give me a second. Let me fix this. Doggone it. Tool, frame, there we go. So here we have this down bar, and then you have a green bar. And everything in the book is perfection. I mean, they might put a little tiny wick on there, something like that. But the books are all about perfection. Candlesticks are not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. And to me, over the years, I've learned that if you looked for perfect candlestick signals, you'll get about, 2 trades a month maybe. And then there's no guarantee they work out. Something I've noticed over the years is that I think candlestick signals are getting somewhat diluted a little bit. And in that dilution, and it's because of the number of traders and the fast trading that we've got nowadays, I think really dilutes that candle, okay? So we have this candle, which I know is bearish as far as the color goes, but then we have the star up here, and then we move down on that bearish candle. So properly, this should actually be like that right there. It just, again, I just feel that if you just look at charts, and if you think about the way it was 10, 15, 20 years ago, candlesticks, they were more uniformed. They were a little more like the book, any book you pick up. But over the years, again, with all the speed trading that's going on and the number of traders in the world, I think dilutes it. So if we were to do this, let's keep that up there. There's your evening star, okay? There's your evening star. Bullish candle, star, bearish candle, right there. A morning star would, where's it at? There we are. We're down, and then you have that candle down there, and then you move up like this. So this is what it looks like in books. But the real world is not necessarily a book, okay? Now, Ed has pointed out a good one. Thank you, Ed. See, there's one right there. And that is book evening star candle. Anything below that low, this candle's low, would be a short on this one. So anyway, as I look at the market here, that's what I'm seeing. The possibility of us moving down is pretty good here. I know where I was going with this too, and then got a little sidetracked. Let's come over to the cloud and the 60-minute chart. We're trying to bounce in this area, and this is a really good area to bounce. 684 is what I'm looking at to be over. And if today, which, we're running out of time today, we really are. But if we were to do something like that, well, I would buy things like CRWV, or I would add to my HIMS probably. I'd maybe buy that DNKG, some of those charts that we just looked at. So, but anyway, that's kind of what I'm looking at. Hey everyone, I want to say thank you for watching this video. If you get a chance and if you'd like to take that VIP trial program, let me know, please. Click the link below. You can read more about it there. That'll take you to a page where it'll answer a few more questions and talk about the trial a little bit more. And if you do that, again, let me know. In fact, I will call you and we will start setting up that coaching, okay? Thank you very much for watching this video. I absolutely appreciate it. You guys all take care tonight.